Hi everyone, welcome to Pink Tutu Tarot. Today's reading is looking at your next 30 days, and it can be about any part of your life. It's whatever Spirit wants to tell you as far as what the next month is going to look like. So I'm recording this intro after I've already done all 3 readings, and I pulled a card from each reading that will hopefully help you know which reading to listen to. Hopefully you'll get a little nudge from the card, or something will pull on you, something will call to you, rather than just trying to pick blindly. So, group 1, your card is the 8 of Cups. Group 2, your card is the 8 of Swords. And group 3, your card is the 9 of Wands. So go ahead, pick your card, pick your group. You can just go down into the description box, click on the timestamp, and it will take you right to your reading. And I will see you there. Thanks, y'all. Hey, group 1. All right, we are going to take a look at what's coming up for you in the next 30 days. Now, this can be in any part of your life. I'm sort of just leaving it up to Spirit to show you kind of what's going to be the big thing, I'm assuming, over the next 30 days. So I'm going to start with tarot cards, and then I've got some other cards for you after. All right. At the heart of your reading, we have the 8 of Cups, and that's being crossed by the Magician in reverse. The base of your reading is the 6 of Pentacles. Recent past is the Queen of Pentacles. Crowning your reading is the 10 of Wands. Near future, we have the Queen of Swords. Your energy is the Death card. The people or the environment around you is the Devil reversed. Advice from Spirit is Knight of Cups. And the outcome is the 3 of Cups reversed. And I'm going to pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card before we get into the tarot and just see what this has to tell us. And your card is Yin, card number 2. And we'll talk more about what that card means in a bit, but that just sort of gives you a little bonus card to think about. All right, let me take your tarot in and see if I get any initial messages for you. And then we'll talk about what's going on here. Okay. All right, so the first message that came up was about whether or not this is a love reading. Because you've got a lot of cups here and the Yin card. But what they actually clarified was that this is about taking a chance on love. About taking a chance on love and how that affects you. They're saying internally, on the inside, how taking a chance on love or not taking a chance on love affects you. All right, so let's talk about what we've got here. The heart of your reading, we have the 8 of Cups. You're leaving a situation. They're saying you're leaving a situation where your heart is. There's something that you love or someone that you love that you're walking away from. They're saying it's more a thing than a who. Is that right? What are you saying? No, I stand corrected. They're saying this is a person who used to mean a lot to you, and you've had to walk away. This has already happened. All right, so if you're listening to this reading, and hopefully you got enough indicators here to tell you whether this is your reading. You may want to stick around either way, but if it doesn't feel like yours, obviously check out one of the other groups. But at some point you walked away, and that's from someone that meant a lot to you. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it's someone that you loved, someone that had your heart in some way. And that's sort of like the crux of what this reading is about. It sort of starts there. Now that energy is being crossed by the Magician in reverse. It took a lot of strength for you to walk away. They're saying you didn't want to leave, but you knew it was the right thing to do. It was the way you had to go in order to protect yourself, to keep yourself whole, and to keep yourself happy. But with this Magician card in reverse, it left you, even though it took a lot of strength to go, the situation left you feeling a little bit powerless, which is interesting. Because it took courage, it took bravery, inner bravery, to sort of take on your heart like that and say, no, I know I can do better. But in the process, it left you feeling empty and powerless in some way. And a lot of that is, when you make a big move like that, there's a lot of second guessing. Looking back, wondering if you did the right thing, wondering if you made the right move, wondering if you made a mistake. It's that kind of inner dialogue that can sometimes make you feel powerless and insecure. Okay. In the recent past, we have the Queen of Pentacles. You were very, very nurturing with this person and with others. I'm not saying that you aren't anymore, but you have moved from this energy, and you're actually moving toward the Queen of Swords energy. They're saying you gave and gave and gave. What you didn't do is receive. And at the time, that was okay with you because you enjoyed being the one who helps make other people feel better, help other people feel good. You like that feeling of caring for someone, of doing what you can for them. But over time, that can grow old. Not the giving part, but the giving never being reciprocated. Not in the way that you needed. And I don't feel like this was any sort of demanding situation, anything like that. It's just, I think it just started to wear on you. Until, you finally walked, moved on. And we see that here at the base of the reading with the Six of Pentacles. This is you giving. Giving, 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 giving. Giving everything you can. Having a lot to give, right? Now, it's showing up as pentacles here and here. So you may have been helping this person or someone financially, materially. But I also feel you were giving of your compassion and your heart, and what you had to give, you gave in every way. And this person just let you. Now, crowning your reading, we have the Ten of Wands. This whole situation really has been a bit of a burden for you. It's been a lot of work. It's been hard. It's been challenging. You have been dealing with inner struggles that have literally worn you down, worn you out, they're saying. It's like you're almost at a breaking point. Even now, having moved forward, but they're saying you haven't really moved forward. Like, you took those steps, and that's great. You took those steps to do what was right for you, and that's admirable. It was brave. But part of your heart and part of your mind is still stuck back here. And you're carrying that burden. And it may be that this person you are helping still needs help. You know, maybe if it's financial or something, they may still need help, or they may still come off as, needy in some way, emotionally or otherwise. And you may know they need help, and yet you've made the decision to set up boundaries and to sort of separate yourself from that situation. But I'm feeling a lot of guilt, a lot of pull back towards a situation that you've already decided wasn't good for you. So in the near future, you have this Queen of Swords energy. This is you cutting people out who who no longer belong in your life. It's you making some hard decisions about the people and the situations in your life and moving forward. And really doing your best not to look back at what you're walking away from, and instead move forward and look toward what's ahead of you. So your energy is the Death card, and 1000% I see that and feel that all over this spread. This is you becoming a new you. This is you bringing an end to situations. You can see she's got, in this particular Death card, she has the scythe in her hand, and that scythe is just ready to just cut down, what needs to go. You are creating this ending and transforming yourself, building yourself back up like a phoenix from the ashes, and just growing and glowing up into a new you. They're saying there's no death here. It's all beginnings. It's all beginnings for you. The end has already come. This is your time now to just close the door on the past and start moving forward. So the people around you, we've got the Devil in reverse. What I'm getting here is a little bit of a codependent situation. But you've broken these chains with this person. You know what I mean? You have, or you are, like, cutting that cord, like we talked about with the Queen of Swords. You're breaking those chains of codependency. And by you stepping away, it's forcing this person to reestablish themselves without you. And that may be hard to watch. It's probably certainly hard for them to do. But right now, that's the right thing. because they need to stand on their own 2 feet, and so do you. So the advice from Spirit is the Knight of Cups. Spirit is saying you need to allow yourself to love again. And that reminds me, it goes back to that initial message they gave me about taking a chance on love. You may be feeling like love isn't for you. A hard love situation can, and this doesn't have to be romantic. It is coming across as a romantic situation, but we also love family members. We love, our best friends. There are other people we love. So when I say love, I just mean love. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. So put that piece where it belongs in your life. But what Spirit is saying is it's time for you to consider love again. Give love a chance again. They want you to. This is your advice card. Take a chance on love. The outcome card is the 3 of Cups reversed. Hold on one second. Okay. This outcome is you letting go of the happy times. And I don't mean letting go like you should never remember the happy times, right, of the past. But it's just closing the door on the happy times you had with this person. Because focusing too much on those good times, it's really easy to romanticize that and to remember that time as being maybe better than it was and forgetting what the reality of it was for you. So that's where you're headed. In the next month, you're going to start standing up and closing some doors, putting the past behind you, and potentially opening another door, a new door to love, maybe to another relationship. All right, I'm going to clarify some of these cards. Let's get a little more information. They want me to clarify the Magician card, so. All right, Spirit, let's get a card to clarify the Magician. This is your challenge. This is the obstacle to your 8 of Cups. And it's the Hermit reversed. You don't really want to be alone. You want to be with someone. And that's understandable. Walking away was difficult. You did the right thing. But then you find yourself alone. And man, that can be hard. It's also good for you. Because when we learn to be good alone, we don't settle for situations that are not in our best interest anymore when it comes to relationships. We don't settle for friends that mistreat us, loved ones that mistreat us, partners that mistreat us, or that just take advantage or take us for granted. So that's the challenge, is not wanting to be alone. Okay. All right. Spirit, let's look at the Queen of Swords. What else can you tell us about the Queen of Swords? This is your near future energy. This is what's coming. And we have the Seven of Wands reversed. So what I'm getting is you're going to get to a point where your emotions, your feelings, your the burden that you're carrying starts to feel like a losing battle. Like you can't win. Really, you're just battling yourself. You're fighting yourself, and it's a losing battle. Because the part of you that you're fighting with is the part that is trying to pull you back. Pull you back to where you don't belong anymore. But the Queen of Swords in you is going to triumph. You are going to reach a point of being tired of fighting with yourself. And you're just going to put that, you're going to put that sword to work and start making some hard but very much needed decisions for yourself. Some very clear-minded, non-emotional decisions for yourself. All right, they want me to clarify the Knight of Cups for you. All right, so the Knight of Cups is your advice. So Spirit, let's see what else you want to tell us as far as advice for Group 1. Eight of Cups. Walk away from the past. Walk toward that 9th cup. Walk toward what you really want. But do it with love. Do it with the heart of the Knight of Cups. Don't do it out of bitterness. Don't do it out of, at this point, it's no longer walking away for self-preservation, self-protection. You're not walking away from someone here. You're walking away from the past and you're opening yourself up to new love. That's their advice for you. Whether you do it or not, of course, is up to you. I'm saying it like you're going to do it because, of course, you will. Get advice from Spirit. Be crazy not to listen, right? Anything else you want to say about that card, Spirit? They're pointing out that this person is walking toward the moon. And the moon represents your emotions. So even though you had to become a little bit emotionless and start making some cuts here, or you will, as you grow through that, you're being asked to then start walking toward your emotions instead of running from them. This clear-cutting, energy of the Queen of Swords is very useful when we need it. And I do feel like you need it there. But then you need to let this Death card really go its course and bring you full circle back to a place of moving toward emotion, moving toward love. But this is love from experience now. From having been somewhere you didn't want to be and having the courage to walk away from that. All right. Finally, let's get another card. Let's get a little deeper on this outcome. 3 of Cups reversed. Saying goodbye to the perceived happy days of the past. And they're saying there were happy days, many of them. But there were many days that were very not happy. And ultimately not good for you. And that's really what it comes to. You outgrew each other in some way. Page of Cups reversed. They're saying, hold on, I want to get this right. They're saying that someone is going to come in and apologize or express their regret, ask for forgiveness, something along those lines. And you may forgive them, but you are not taking them back. They may come to you and want to reignite things, want to pull you back into the past, but you're not having it. All right, they want to give you one more card here. So you're opening yourself back up to love, but you are emptying those old cups, right? Those old stagnant cups. You're dumping those out. And that's a good first step to moving forward. Then you have the Emperor. This is some boss energy. You're taking control of your life. They're saying you also, hold on. They're saying there's also the possibility that you will meet an Aries or someone that has heavy fire or heavy Aries energy in their chart, or it just embodies that Aries energy. They're saying they're very Aries-like. This is someone new. Now, again, this could be you bossing up, taking control of your life, regaining your confidence, being the boss of your own heart. But also, they're saying, you might be seeing an Aries walk through the door, or an Aries-like. And they're saying this is one you need to watch out for in a good way. In a good way. They're saying because they're going to walk through that door and sweep you off your feet. Now, this may not happen within this 30 days, but they're saying it's coming. For some of you, it may happen in 30 days, but you sort of have to get through this process first. But for many of you, this person is coming. Anything else there, Spirit? They're saying, look to the future with your eyes wide open and your heart full. Meaning, pay attention. You know, as you've gone through some difficult times, you've had some experiences that you are going to carry forward with you. As you move into new love situations, new life situations, move forward with your eyes wide open. Pay attention. Continue to pay attention to what is good for you, red flags, signs, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. But don't do it from a place of a closed heart. Do it with an open heart, with a full heart. You can be aware and cautious and still be open to love. All right. They're wanting me to read this yin card. It's something about this deck they really like. I guess they like the words in this deck because they're always asking me lately to read. So I'm going to read. Which one do you want me to read? Okay, they're asking me to read the relationship message. And this is the yin card. It says, let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. And I think that comes back to the advice they gave of being open to taking a chance on love. You're not forcing anything. Here, with the Queen of Swords, you are making some hard decisions. You are being a little more yang than yin, and that's okay. But then they want you to open your eyes and fill your heart and allow. Before we go, I'm going to pull some Lenormand cards just to get a little more color, a little more of a picture or some detail on what's coming up for you in the next 30 days, the next month. We have bouquet and house. We have mountain. Anything else? We have the tree, and we have mice. So the center card being the mountain card, challenges, and you are dealing with some challenges. You're dealing with burdens. You're dealing with some hardship. I feel like most of it is internal. But you have some gifts coming your way. The bouquet represents gifts. The house represents where you feel most at home. So it's a new level of feeling comfortable, feeling happy, of love coming your way, opportunity for love coming your way. But in order to get there, we have to look at what is eating away at our growth. So the mice card represents eating away at something, eating away at something. And the tree is growth. It's blossoming. It's rooting yourself, but fully growing up into the sun and the sunshine. So you do have a challenge here to overcome what is eating away at your growth and recognize the gifts that are in your life right now and being open to that and being open to the gifts that are on their way. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. All right, I think that's it. All right, thank you, Group 1. I hope that was helpful. I would love to hear how things go for you if you want to drop a line down in the comments. If this reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, I hope you will give it a like, if you'll subscribe, share it with your social media, whatever you want to do. I always appreciate it, but most of all, I just appreciate your being here and watching. So thank you all. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, Group 2. Okay, we are going to look at what's coming up for you in the next 30 days. So it can be in any part of your life. It's kind of whatever Spirit wants you to know. So next 30 days, we're going to start with an oracle card. And your card is a change in the wind. Let's see, where can I put that? All right, well, let's look at your tarot. All right, at the heart of your reading, we have the Eight of Swords. And that's being crossed by the Tower card. There is change coming. The base of your reading is the Three of Swords. Recent past, Two of Wands reversed. Crowning your reading is the Star. In the near future, you have the Ten of Wands. Your energy is the Queen of Swords. The people, the environment around you is the Wheel of Fortune. Advice from Spirit, Three of Pentacles. And your outcome, Nine of Cups. Wow, what a reading. Definitely change coming in. Won't necessarily be an easy journey. But man, this can be good. I can tell you that already. All right, give me just a second. I want to take all these in and just see if I get any initial messages for you from Spirit. So give me just a minute. All right, what they're telling me is that you are fighting change a little bit. And that you really actually need to stay the course. They're saying that you don't want to mix things up. You don't want to shake things up. But you need to. You need to let some things happen the way they're supposed to. Which in some ways means like hands off and just let it happen. Okay, well, let's talk about the cards. So, at the heart of your reading, we have the Eight of Swords. This is you feeling trapped. Not knowing where you're going or what to do, what you should do. And sort of closing your eyes to that. Like sort of allowing yourself to feel trapped. And that, I don't mean that in a bad way. But the reality is that you're not trapped. And I guess that's the point. They're saying you don't have to be stuck. But you're feeling stuck, and so it's creating a sense of being stuck. But that feeling is being challenged by the Tower card. So change is coming, like it or not. Like ready or not, change is coming. And it's going to bust that rut that you are in. Those swords that you feel like are holding you back, they're about to be wiped clean. You are getting a fresh start. You are getting a new beginning that has been a long time in the coming, they're saying. So in a lot of ways, you're ready for it, but also you're resisting it. But some things are crumbling, and it's forcing you to take the blindfold off and to really see what's going on and to pay attention. Pay attention to what you want. Pay attention to where you want to go, what you want to do. Pay attention. And then let things sort of happen. So in the recent past, we've got the Two of Wands reversed. Some indecision. And I feel like you're still a little bit there because you're feeling stuck. You're feeling paralyzed a little bit by indecision. But that state of indecision is either in the past now or it is moving out quickly. They're saying you didn't know what to do. You didn't know what track to take or what road to follow, what journey to follow. But that's becoming clearer and clearer to you. Hold on, they're giving me one more message about the Two of Wands. What did you want to say about that? They're wanting you to let go. They want you to let go of the indecision and just allow. They're not asking you to make a decision right now. They're asking you to allow the decision to come to you. Interesting. All right. So at the base of the reading is the Three of Swords. There's some hurt here, some pain, some wounding that you have experienced that is part of what's holding you back. It's another thing you have to learn to let go of and to heal from. And you're going to, they said. You're getting there. But it's going to take time. This change will help that. Will help move your healing along. And then you've got the Star as your crowning card. So yes, there is healing. Yes, there is balance. There is abundance. There is alchemy, turning a challenging situation into something beautiful. You have every reason to be hopeful. Every reason to be hopeful as this change starts to open up for you. You couldn't ask for a better change. Sometimes change is hard and it's uncomfortable and it takes us to places we, mentally, emotionally, we don't want to go. And there's some of that. But mostly this change is coming to lift you up. Change happens for different reasons at different times in our lives, and they're saying this change is meant to lift you up and take you to where you belong. So in the near future, you have the Ten of Wands. It's not going to be easy, right? This is going to be work. This change, whatever it is that's coming quickly, or at least the door is opening quickly. But getting there is going to be work for you. What else do you want to say about that? They're asking you to let go of the burden as well. They want you to see it as an adventure, not as a burden, not as a chore. They're like, see it as a trip to a new galaxy. I don't know what that means, but it's somewhere you've never been. Maybe whatever this change is, maybe it's something that is so unique that you don't know what to expect. And that can create some burdens, some worries. They're saying, put the worries down. Get excited. Be an adventurer. That's what they're saying. Be an adventurer. Because that's what this is. It's an adventure. They're saying this is not forever. So if this is a big change for you, maybe you're moving, changing jobs, doing something very, very different, they're saying they want to reassure you that this isn't forever. So I guess that's a good thing. They're saying the blessings are here to stay. for the most part. But this particular change is meant to shake you out of your rut. So it's not forever, but it is going to be good for you. And it's going to be good. So don't worry. All right, so your energy is the Queen of Swords. You're thinking very logically right now. You're paying attention to the details. You're like crossing all your T's, dotting all your I's. You're not missing a beat when it comes to what needs to be done. What they're saying is you're not getting very excited about it. Not yet. It feels very cut and dry right here. And I get it. If you know this change that's coming, you probably feel like you have a laundry list of things that you have to do first. And you probably do. But it isn't all about the chores. Like, give yourself some time to be excited, to get excited about this. So the people, the environment around you is the Wheel of Fortune. They're saying this is more about the environment than any particular person. It's like all the people. Wherever you're going, whatever this change is, it is going to turn your life around. They're saying a year from now, your life will be unrecognizable in a really good way. You won't be worried about all these details that you're so, and all these concerns that you're so mired in right now. Those things are not going to matter a year from now, 6 months from now, maybe even 1 month from now. It's not going to matter because you're going to see how big of a blessing this is. Your advice from Spirit is the Three of Pentacles. And when I just kind of asked them in my head, I said, anything you want to share with me about the advice? And they said, don't be so miserable. So take that with a grain of salt. That's not me saying it. I'm just sharing the message. But if you notice in this card, this is the Three of Pentacles, and it's all about, the card is about working with others and collaborating and, becoming an expert at something. But really, this particular card, this woman just looks so miserable. And that's what they wanted me to see. That's what they want you to see. They're saying, don't be so miserable. Don't be grumpy, is what they're saying. Don't be grumpy. This is so good. You don't realize how good this is. And so something about this has really got you feeling unsure. Like, you're ready for change, but maybe you don't feel like you're ready for this particular change. Like, this isn't what you asked for necessarily. But they're saying it's the right one. This is the right change. And they're saying we are not going to let you down. This is how it's going to go. So cheer up. Cheer up. That's what they just said. And your outcome card is the Nine of Cups. Wishes come true. You're one step away from 10 of Cups, which is the ultimate happiness, right? Nine of Cups, to me, is it's like Christmas morning or even Christmas Eve, when if you celebrate Christmas, when it's all joy and it's all anticipation and it's all excitement and anything is possible. Like when you're a kid and you haven't opened the gifts yet, anything is possible. And you open the gifts and it's everything you wanted. Like, it's just this perfect moment. That to me is the Nine of Cups. That's where you're headed. honestly, yes, you have the Tower card shaking things up, but you have the Star crowning your reading. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the environment you're heading towards, and you have the Nine of Cups as your outcome. Like, if you have any doubts that this is a good thing, please be reassured. It is a good thing. All right, we're going to clarify some of these cards for you. They want to start with the Star card. So what else can you tell us about the Star card, Spirit? And you have the World card. An ending that opens the door to a really big, brilliant, wonderful new beginning. To have the Star and the World crowning your reading is huge. Something is coming full circle. They're saying you've been in situations before that are maybe similar to where you are or where you're headed. But they're saying similar. This time it's not the same. You are closing the door to the experience you had in the past. So it's like they're saying Groundhog's Day. But if you've had an experience where, let's just say a job. I'm not getting this from them. I'm just giving an example. So maybe you've always had this particular experience with a new job. And it sort of maybe ends negatively. Something happens, or with a relationship, or with a move. They're saying you've learned your lesson. And that's all that needed to happen. Now that you've learned your lesson, that door can close to that challenge that you've kept experiencing. And now, with this ending, you get to open a new door. So it may look at the beginning similar to some situation you've been in the past, but it is not similar. This is brand new because you've done the work. You've worked hard on yourself in an understanding why things happened the way they did, understanding why you acted the way you did or responded the way you did, and you've learned. And now it's time for you to have the full experience. All right. Okay, they want to clarify the Tower card. It's a good one to clarify. What else can you tell us about the Tower card? Six of Cups. They're saying this is a gift from the universe. Again, they're saying you earned it. They're saying it's a gift from us to you, from the universe to you, from Spirit, from God to you. They're saying we know what you've been through. And this is your reward for surviving it, for getting through it with as much grace as you possibly could. And what? And with as much experience as you could get out of it. You didn't just let things happen to you. At least not, recently. You didn't just let things happen to you. You took the time to understand why. And you asked the question, not why is this happening to me, but what can I learn from this? What am I meant to get out of this? Even in a difficult situation. And mostly in difficult situations. That's when it matters most. That instead of saying, why me? you asked, what can I do about this? What can I learn from this? Where is this meant to take me? What is this trying to teach me? You've done the work. And they're saying, this is our gift to you for being a trooper. You've done good. They're saying you've done well. You've done well. And this is God's reward, or Spirit's reward, or the universe's reward, Source's reward, however you want to put it. Nice job. All right. We're going to clarify the 10 of Wands now. This is what's coming in the near future. It is a lot of work. It's not going to be easy. 1000% worth it. And you have the Temperance card. As you move into this near future time frame, it is going to be a lot of work, but you are going to find a way to balance that with your own, like your emotions, with your life. You're going to find a way to create some balance in your life, despite the level of effort that this change is going to require of you. They're saying it's not going to be bad, but it is going to be work. But you can do it. You got this. They're saying about the Temperance card, she knows her strength, but she doesn't feel the need to show it. She doesn't need to show off her confidence. She doesn't need to show off her skills, assert her power. Her power comes from the inside. Her confidence is on the inside, and she just exudes it without ever trying. She's calm. And she's letting it be. She's creating her own peace despite what's around her. Despite what they're saying, despite how you could feel. So if you hadn't done all this work on yourself, coming into this, works, it's going to be work. It would be easy to fall into the trap of poor me. They're saying don't do that. But also, they don't think you will, and I don't think you will. Because you've got this beautiful, calm, balanced energy of temperance. Just reminding you that everything's okay. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful feeling. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Wheel of Fortune? They want to clarify the Wheel of Fortune for you. This is the environment, the people around you. You have the Nine of Wands reversed. They're saying it's going to be a very open environment, a very open atmosphere. You don't have anything to fear. The people you are going to be surrounded with do not have their guard up. They're not trying to best you. They're not trying to compete with you. It's like they're one with you. I don't know if this might be a job situation or a move and you're going to make some friends, but what I'm hearing is everyone working together. Everyone's got everyone's back. No one's got their guard up. Like everyone's a little bit vulnerable. But that's a good thing. Because it puts you all on the same level and in the same place. And it sets you up to do right by each other. Interesting. It's very interesting energy. All right, let's get a little more information on the advice card. You've got the Don't Be Grumpy, Three of Pentacles card here. Again, that's not the standard meaning of the Three of Pentacles, but that is what they were showing me with that card. Don't be grumpy. Don't be miserable. And they're like winking as they say that. Like, nobody thinks that you're full on miserable. It's just kind of like, sometimes you get in a mood and you just sort of get down on everything, on the situation, on yourself. Maybe even on your spirit guides. I don't know. You just get grumpy. It happens to everybody. No judgment. And like I said, they're saying it with a wink, so. And we have 10 of Wands reversed. Put the burden down. Just let go. Let things happen. Let it be. You've got this. It would be easy to turn this 10 of Wands into a burden, into a hardship. But don't do that. And I don't think you will do that. All right, what else can you tell us about the outcome? 9 of Cups. Okay. 3 of Wands. It's a wish come true, and it's a step into your future. Within the next 30 days, like some good things are going to start coming to fruition, and it's going to position you in a place to be able to move forward into your future. It's just a step. It's 3 of Wands is you're ready. You're ready to move into that 4 of Wands, that stability, that celebration. And it feels good. So within the next month, you are going to be poised and ready to go. All right, let's talk about this change in the wind. They like me to read out of the book with this deck lately, so I am going to do that. They're telling me to read the prosperity message, so I will do that. All right, card number 12, a change in the wind. Oh, they want me to read the general also. It says, it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. Interesting, it's one of the first things they said. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course. They actually said stay the course as your reading was starting. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity. And they were talking about this is an adventure. All right, they want me to read the prosperity message also, so bear with me. As you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift directions. This is a good thing, so there is nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought went to someone else. Perhaps you've pursued something that you suddenly realize is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go, but you are certain that things are not going as planned. Circumstances are not in your control right now. Wait it out. All will be well. Even better, actually. Trust. It's that knowing that we talked about. You know this change is coming, and there's some fear there. There's some concern. But they're wanting you to just let go and just don't worry about making a decision. Don't worry about not making a decision. Just allow the decision to find you. All right. I'm going to close it out with some Lenormand cards. Just to get a little more color, a little more detail on what's going on here for you in the next 30 days. All right. We have child, the writer, the dog, we have the cross, and we have the bouquet. All right, your center card is the dog. This is loyalty. This is friendship. This is where you go when you want to feel loved, right? That's what they're telling me. So that's their center card, and it's being flanked by two other little pieces. The first being the child and the writer. There's something coming in, and I think clearly we know it. It's something new. The child represents new. It can mean other things as well, but this is a new energy, a new message, a new opportunity. They're saying for some of you, it's a new chance to see the world, a new chance to be who you want to be who you're meant to be. This message is coming. If you haven't gotten it already, there's news coming. News that, say that again. News that's probably going to shake things up, but in a good way. So don't fear it. Don't worry. And then we have the cross and the bouquet. Hold on one sec. They're saying the cross is your worries. It's your pain. It's your burdens that you've been carrying. And it's being transformed into a bouquet. Your faith, I'm not talking religious faith, but your faith in the universe, in what is coming, even though it scares you. Your faith is what is opening the door to beautiful gifts. And the bouquet represents beautiful gifts. Beautiful new beginning. Beautiful new beginning. Messages that help you heal. An opportunity, information that's going to help you heal. and a beginning that brings you love and friendship and loyalty and all of the feel good, all of the feel good that may have been missing from your life recently. So you've got a lot to be hopeful for. All right, group 2, what an awesome reading. Awesome reading. I am so happy for you. I would love to hear, if you want to drop a message down in the comments, what this change is that's coming. I'd love to hear all about it. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed the reading, appreciated the reading, give it a like. It helps my channel get out to more people so more people can see these videos. Subscribe if you want to hear more. And mostly I just want to say thank you for being here. So we'll see you next time, y'all. Thanks. Bye-bye. Hey, group 3. All right, we are going to take a look at what's coming up for you in the next 30 days. So I'm going to start with an oracle card for you just to give an overview. And then we'll look at your tarot and some Lenormand cards at the end. All right, your card is number 44, Thinker. And we'll talk more about what that means for your reading once we get some other cards on the table. All right, let's go with your tarot. So let's see. The heart of your reading, you have the 9 of Wands, and that's being crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. The base of your reading, you have the Page of Wands reversed. Recent past is the Magician. Crowning your reading is the 4 of Wands. Near future is the 3 of Pentacles. Your energy is the 7 of Pentacles. The people or the environment or someone around you is the King of Wands. The advice from Spirit is the King of Pentacles reversed. And the outcome is the Star reversed. Interesting. At the bottom of your deck, you had the Tower card. So right off the bat, what I heard was upheaval. So there's something going on in your life. It's bringing change. It's bringing a little bit of chaos and distraction, they're saying. There's a lot going on. And there's even more going on than you know about. But it's all for good. It's for the best. But it can be a little bit challenging right now. All right, let's start with your card. So at the heart of your reading, we have the 9 of Wands. This is a very protective energy. You're guarding yourself. You're protecting yourself from situations that, what I'm hearing is situations that are out of control or that feel out of control to you. It's like you don't know whether you're coming or going. Who's for you, who's against you. You're not even sure where to go next. There's a lot going on. And so there's a lot of confusion, a lot of misunderstandings, they're saying. So you aren't quite aware of everything that's going on, and there are some things that you think are going on with this Thinker card that are not. There's some perceptions happening a little bit. But you definitely have your guard up. It's like you've been wounded before, you've gotten hurt before, you've made mistakes before. You've had challenges come your way and then things fall apart before. And so there's a lot of worry on your end that things are going to play out the way they've played out before. And so you've got your guard up. It's like you're ready. Like you don't want anything terrible to happen. You don't want anything bad to happen. You don't want anybody to take advantage of you or hurt you or mess things up. And so you've got your walls up. And it's like you're ready to fight should the need arise. But right now it's like the calm before the storm is how it feels anyway. So that energy is being crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. This is a very nurturing energy. It's a very stable energy. They're saying like concrete energy. It's very stable, which is in complete contrast to like what I'm feeling. They're saying that's because what I'm feeling is what you're feeling. It isn't necessarily what is really going on. There's more to the picture. Again, there's more to this picture than you realize. And they're having me jump straight up to what your crowning card is. Your crowning card is the Four of Wands. This is stability. This is starting a future like grounded. Like with your feet on the floor and all your ducks in a row. You know, nothing to sway you or to make you stumble or fall. So things are much more stable than you realize, or much more stable than it feels to you. But it is going to be more stable soon. And this stability is going to help you like get through like this Nine of Wands time, this time when you feel so guarded. It's because you're on this rocky ground. If everything feels so uncertain. But this Queen of Pentacles energy is going to help you. It's going to challenge that guarded feeling. And we'll find out more. I'll get some more cards. So at the base of your reading, we have the Page of Wands. You're not feeling like yourself right now. You're not outgoing. You're not pushing forward. You're not energetic. You sort of like you've lost your zhuzh. They're saying it's like a candle that's about to go out. Like it's like when the wick starts to get drowned by the wax and it swallows up the flame. That's what they're showing me. In the recent past, we have the Magician. You were feeling very good, very confident. You were on top of the world in some way. You had it all together. You had all the pieces you needed in your life to like make things happen. And something happened, something pulled that away from you. And I'm guessing it's this Tower card at the bottom of your reading. Something shook up your life. They're saying that something shook you up. Something shook up your feelings. Something shook up your life. Something rattled you. And it's like what I'm seeing in my mind is this magician like dropping all their tools. Right? You know, the magician has all the tools of each element so that they can make magic happen. But I see that magician dropping all their tools and just like guarding themselves. You guarding yourself. And then in the near future, we have this Three of Pentacles. This is another guarded feeling. It's not typical for Three of Pentacles. That's not normally what it means, but with this deck and this particular picture, that is what I get. It's very guarded. It's very cautious and skeptical. Of something. Normally I'd want to see the Three of Pentacles. I'd want to see this card turn into the Magician. But something has really pulled you out of your energy. Your energy, the card that represents you, is the Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting. You've been watching. They're saying you know what you're worth, but you're not sure you'll ever get it. What else do you want to say about that card? Anything? Oh, they're saying you can see it. They're telling me you can see it. In this card, she's weighing herself down with all these bags, all these things. And they're saying you're weighing yourself down with all these things that don't matter, that aren't real. It only seems real. King of Wands. This is someone around you, or it's an energy around you. Let me just see. Yeah, they're saying it's a person. This is someone in your life, or someone that will be in your life soon. Someone very energetic. Someone who is very adept at change, making change, living through change, navigating change. You need this person in your life right now. They're going to help you get through this time that you are in right now. Hold on, I want to make sure I heard that right. They're saying that this person is a little bit scary to you. I wasn't sure if they were saying scared or scary, but they're saying they are a little bit scary to you. It's like they know what they want and they just go after it. They're very assertive, very ambitious, very like go, go, go. And there's something about this that like scares you, makes you nervous, makes you feel uncomfortable. But they're saying it's good for you. Like, you need to watch this person, see what they do, see how they act, and don't judge it. Just watch, take it in, and see how their assertiveness, their energy, their ability to change gets them where they want to go every time, or almost every time. The advice from Spirit is the King of Pentacles reversed. This is a message of don't be stubborn. Things don't always have to be done the same way. They don't have to be done the way they've always been done. And sometimes sometimes you've got the message wrong, is what they're saying. Sometimes you don't have it right. And you put up these walls, and you put up your guard, and you stand back and you just kind of wait for something bad to happen. When really it's a build-up to something good, or should be. But if you're too stubborn, if you refuse to see, I don't want to say refuse, that's a harsh word. It can be hard to see when you're in that space. It can be hard to see that the chaos around you, the change around you, all of this instability is actually coming together like a puzzle and creating something in your life that is going to be very satisfying and very good for you. You have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to just suspend disbelief for a minute and just try to trust that your spirit guides, that the universe has got your back. And they do have your back. The outcome card is the Star. I do wish this was upright, but it's still the Star card, which means that this can be turned around. But as it stands right now, like in the next 30 days, you still have a way to go. You're still feeling unstable. You're still feeling rocky, but the Star card is a beautiful card of alchemy, of turning challenging things into beautiful things, of filling your own cup and having true balance and oneness and being grounded with the universe and with yourself. So you're so close, right? It's there. But part of it is needing to change the way you think. Needing to look at things differently. Needing to, try to see things from a different perspective. All right, we're going to clarify some of these cards and get a little more detail on what's going on. All right, we're going to start with the Queen of Pentacles. What else can you tell us about the Queen of Pentacles, Spirit? Three of Pentacles reversed. They're saying, hold on. This person, is the Queen of Pentacles a person? Okay, someone wants to promote you, wants to build you up, wants to lift you up. There's someone in your life that is trying to teach you something that you haven't quite learned yet. And don't take that the wrong way. We all have things that in our lives that we need to learn. But this person is bringing stability into your life, bringing a sense of security and predictability and compassion and abundance even. But right now you're not gelling with them. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, when it's upright, it's a collaboration. It's working together. But right now you're too guarded. It's almost like you're pushing them away, but they really have something to offer you. Okay. I hope that makes sense. It could be a person, it could be a situation that is trying to come around, that is trying to show itself to you. So take that as it resonates. All right, where are we going next, Spirit? All right, they want to clarify the Magician. So let's get a little more information here about what's going on there in the recent past. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. This is a person, and what I'm hearing is sabotage. Maybe on purpose, maybe not. I like to think the best in people, of people. And sometimes things happen, our own insecurities get in the way and we inadvertently sabotage someone else. And that's possible, what's happened. But someone did not do right by you. Someone pulled the rug out from under your feet. They let you down. Somebody let you down. And in that moment, it changed you. It changed who you were. You went from being the magician to being guarded and closed off. And who could blame you when someone just really sneak attacks you? Anything else you want to say about that, Spirit? It's not often that Spirit says something negative about someone, but they're saying she's mean. This person is mean. They're saying she's not a bad person. I'm saying she because it's queen, but it could very well be a man as well. But this person has been mean to you and to others. And there are reasons for it, in this person's life, their own insecurities, their own challenges that they need to work through. It's not a judgment. But they're saying this person has been mean. All right. All right, can you clarify the Three of Pentacles for us? This is what's coming in the near future. Page of Pentacles reversed. Give me just one sec. They're saying this is a coin, meaning pentacle, meaning opportunity or some kind of opportunity that you are pushing away. And you might not even mean to. It might be energetically, because you're so guarded and focusing on what has gone wrong, focusing on the negative instead of the positive. But there's meant to be an opportunity for you here, and there is an opportunity for you here, and you're pushing it away. They're reminding me that what is meant to be yours will always be there. It will always be yours. If you push it away, it doesn't go away. It just changes the timeline. Because you have to be ready for it. The quickest way to be ready for it is to listen to the advice from Spirit. Change the way you're thinking. Try not to be, I get it, like whatever happened, like it sucked. Like it really disappointed you. Like, I don't even have the right words, but I can feel it. And so I don't blame you for how you feel, but the quicker you can get out of it, the quicker this opportunity, this beautiful, happy ending will be yours. Okay. All right, Spirit, can you clarify the Four of Wands for us, please? This is crowning your reading. This is showing celebration. It's showing stability. It's showing, they're saying it's showing a life that is meant to be happy. It's there for you. Six of Cups. There's a gift waiting in the wings for you. A gift from Spirit, a gift from the universe. And it's lovely. It's lovely. It's happiness, it's stability, it's joy, it's feeling whole again. And feeling good again. It's there, like it's crowning your reading. Just waiting for you to kind of look up and say, you know what? This person did me wrong. I really got the shaft. Whatever happened, it happened. But I'm not going to sit and wallow in that any longer. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to follow suit with this King of Wands. And I'm going to take charge. And I'm going to let change happen, and not just let change happen. I'm going to navigate that change like a pro. That's all that's waiting between you right now and this beautiful, beautiful, happy ending, you know? This beautiful moment. All right, they want to go into the advice a little bit more. So what else can you tell us about the King of Pentacles reversed? Ace of Cups. Be happy. Find some emotional happiness somewhere. Find some trust. Find some hope. I mean, truthfully, your next 30 days can go, it can change. Like, I'm seeing changeable energy here. I'm seeing where you're headed, which is this guarded energy and pushing away opportunities. But then I'm seeing the opportunity there for you to grab. How, this next month ends and the next 30 days beyond that begins depends on how quickly you can pull yourself out of this energy right now. All right. What else can you tell us about the outcome? We have the Star reversed. What else can you tell us, Spirit? Knight of Pentacles reversed. You're feeling kind of stuck. It doesn't have to be. Right? Follow this advice, turn this energy around, and all of a sudden you have the Knight of Pentacles moving forward with like stability. Like I feel like that's what you're missing, is that feeling of stability. But the Knight of Pentacles is bringing you, and the Page of Pentacles is bringing you an offer. It's bringing you opportunity. It's bringing you abundance. It's bringing you what you need. And the Star is the ultimate card of allowing and embracing all the gifts that are coming your way, all the gifts that the universe is giving you. You've just got to turn it around. All right, let's talk about this Thinker card. They want me to read for you. Card number 44, Thinker. Okay, which one did you want me to read? They want me to read the protection message. So I never use these cards in reverse, ever. But I think the protection message is meant to be a reversed message. That's the one they're telling me to read. So, okay. Is this the right one? 44. All right. The Thinker. You might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. Do something creative, exercise, or meditate. Soon you'll come to your senses, and an aha moment will bring new clarity. I mean, that makes perfect sense, right? I mean, they talked at the beginning about that there are assumptions, misconceptions. There are things that you think are happening or have happened. You have some assumptions about your world right now that are in your head but are not real. They're not as real as you think, anyway. All right, let's look at some Lenormand cards and see, get a little more color, a little more detail. What's going on in the next 30 days for you? We have the Tree, the Ship, the Coffin, the Dog, and the Fox. So an ending for sure. But it's bringing opportunity with the Ship, and it's bringing opportunity you can trust with the Ship and the Dog. It's bringing change that is good with the Ship and the Dog, and growth with the Tree, but you are still skeptical of it. You're looking at this change and these gifts with a very critical, cautious eye. And it's okay to be cautious, right? You've been burnt. I feel you. But what Spirit wants you to know is that you are protected. This growth, this opportunity, this change is good for you. It's going to change you in the most positive way. They're saying it's going to bring you opportunities you've never dreamed of. Once that door opens and you walk through it, anything can happen. But right now, you're just staring at the closed door. Like being like too skeptical of what's on the other side. Too worried about what's on the other side. But what's on the other side is beautiful. It's beautiful. So just trust. You've paid your dues. You deserve good now. You deserve a beautiful, happy ending. So trust that. Give it a chance. Just try. That's what they're saying. Just try. Just suspend your beliefs right now and just be open to things being different than you think. Just try. All right, group 3. I wish that was like a more of a rah-rah, happy, can't wait kind of reading for you, but really there's some amazing, beautiful things here. It's just sort of in your hands right now. So I hope this next month really brings you the clarity you need and gets you through that door, because it's waiting for you. There's so much waiting for you on the other side. All right, well, drop me a message down in the comments if you want to let me know what's going on, or if you have anything you want to say. If this reading resonated, or if you appreciate it, if you could give it a like, subscribe, share with your friends. YouTube they see those things and then they show my channel more often to more people, which just means I can get these readings out to more people who need them. So any engagement you want to share with me, I appreciate. And of course, I always read the comments. I really love them. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.